Here's some regroup rules to skyrocket your win percentage in Marvel Rivals. Always die with a purpose. And what I mean by that is, yes, we'll all accidentally die or we'll get outdueled or whatever the case, and that's okay. You can't prevent all of that all of the time, but die with a purpose. If you know that your team was just wiped and you don't absolutely have to be on the point, for example, go ahead and jump off the map. Try to farm your ultimate where you can, maybe do some more additional attacks and farm your ultimate more, but go ahead and die sooner rather than later so you don't stack and add to your team staggering. At the top right of the screen, it'll tell you whenever your teammates are falling off like flies. Are you saying, I need to swing out as Venom, or I need to disengage now because my team is down, we're at a disadvantage, where it's highly unlikely that we win this fight. We don't absolutely have to win this fight. Let's go ahead and regroup to bolster our chances of being able to win the next one. Use your regroup time wisely, and what I mean by that is you can be waiting with your team, but you can also be taking pop shots at maybe there's a diver or an enemy Black Panther or an Iron Fist or someone who's trying to get an off angle and get a cheeky kill on your teammates or whatever the case. You can be pinging them, number one, and also doing some chip damage toward them too. So you either push them away and then save your strategist from potentially inevitable demise, but also farming your ultimate, trying to boost your actions per minute every single chance you get. I will often, whenever I can tell, like, hey, we won this fight, we're going to claim the point back or whatever the case, and they have only 1 or 2 people left, and there's 6 of us up, and they're half HP or whatever the case, and like 99.99% certainty we won this fight, I actually don't do any other damage to the enemy team at that point, and I let my team clean up. Or if I'm on voice comms and they're actually listening, like all of them, which is honestly rare, sadly, I will tell them, oh, hold on, stagger them. How often do you consistently stagger the enemy team? I'm not talking about like sometimes on this fight or on this map or sometimes throughout, like this one game I did it quite a bit, the next game I didn't do it as much. How often are you consistently looking for ways to where you can stagger the enemy team? You can do this consistently up and through Celestial without question. So yeah, I don't get as much damage at that point. I'm not farming my ultimate quite as much, but it's incredibly potent if we could stagger. For example, they have a Luna Snow who's left out there at that point, and you take 5 seconds, 10 seconds longer in order to kill her. That's that much longer. Maybe they're trying to portal back to the point for a last second fight there, and that Luna Snow, that extra 5 or 10 or 12 seconds that she's not able to get back out there with her team, that's often the difference between you winning and clutching at the very end of the match, or them coming back and that Luna Snow being able to ultimate and save her team. So be sure to regroup strong, stagger the enemy team when you can. Make sure to like and subscribe because it helps me. Thank you.